Imagine pressing a start button and feeling the entire world go quiet, not because the car is silent, but because everything else suddenly feels irrelevant. That is the Bentley Continental GT experience. This is not just a car you drive, it's a statement you glide in, a machine that mixes old-world craftsmanship with modern-day performance in a way very few cars on this planet can even attempt. From the very first glance, the Continental GT doesn't scream for attention, it commands respect. The wide, muscular stance, the long sculpted bonnet, the iconic matrix grille, and those perfectly cut LED headlights give it a presence that feels timeless rather than trendy. It looks expensive without trying too hard, elegant without being boring, and powerful without being aggressive. Walk around it slowly and you start noticing details that separate this Bentley from ordinary luxury cars. The shut lines are perfect, the chrome accents are placed with purpose, and the body feels carved rather than assembled. The doors open heavy and solid, like the entrance to a private jet, and the moment you step inside, reality changes. This cabin is where Bentley truly flexes its heritage. Hand-stitched leather wraps almost every surface you can touch, real wood veneers flow across the dashboard like art, and metal controls feel cold, solid, and incredibly satisfying to use. This isn't fake luxury or touchscreen overload, this is craftsmanship. The rotating display alone is a piece of engineering poetry, switching between a digital screen, classic analog dials, or a clean slab of wood depending on your mood. Sit back in those plush seats and you realize this car is built for long-distance pleasure. The seating position is perfect, supportive yet soft, sporty yet relaxed. Even at high speeds, the cabin remains calm and isolated, like the outside world is on mute. The infotainment system is modern and responsive, packed with features, navigation, smartphone connectivity, and premium audio that can turn the cabin into a concert hall. Everything feels intuitive, nothing feels rushed, and every button click reminds you that this car was designed by people who care deeply about how things feel, not just how they look. Now comes the moment that surprises everyone. Press the accelerator and the Continental GT transforms. Depending on the variant, you're dealing with a thunderous V8 or the legendary W12, engines that deliver effortless power rather than aggressive drama. There's no struggle, no hesitation, just smooth, relentless acceleration that pushes you back into your seat while the car remains composed and dignified. It's shockingly fast for something that feels this luxurious. Overtakes are instant, highway cruising is effortless, and when you push harder, the Continental GT responds with confidence that defies its size and weight. The ride quality is where this Bentley truly earns its badge. Adaptive air suspension reads the road and adjusts in real time, soaking up bumps and imperfections like they don't exist. In comfort mode, it feels like floating on a cloud, perfect for long journeys. Switch to sport mode and suddenly the car tightens up, the steering sharpens, and the Continental GT becomes a grand tourer that actually wants to be driven hard. The balance between comfort and performance is extraordinary. This is a car you can drive every day, take on a road trip across countries, or arrive at a 5-star hotel in complete style. Sound insulation is so good that wind and road noise barely make it inside, yet when you want to hear the engine, Bentley allows just enough of that deep, refined growl to remind you of what's under the hood. It never sounds angry, it sounds confident and controlled, like power wearing a tailored suit. Safety features, driver assistance systems, and advanced tech work quietly in the background, making the experience stress-free without ever feeling intrusive. The Bentley Continental GT is not about chasing lap times or showing off screens. It's about how it makes you feel. It makes every journey feel special, every mile feel earned, and every arrival feel important. This is the kind of car that turns long drives into therapy and short drives into events. It doesn't beg for attention, yet people notice. It doesn't shout luxury, yet it defines it. In a world full of fast cars and flashy designs, the Continental GT stands tall as a reminder that true luxury is about balance, confidence, and craftsmanship. It's for those who want speed without sacrifice, comfort without compromise, and elegance without aging. The Bentley Continental GT isn't just a car you buy, it's an experience you live, a statement you carry, and